Stop obsessing about quitting porn, right? If you know your nofap streak or like, why would you know that? Why would you know the last time you jerked off like a little monkey, right? Is it fun to obsess over it? Okay, you might think, well, if I obsess over quitting porn, I'll quit, right? Is it fun doing that? Have you quit yet? All you think about is quitting porn. I was the same thing years. You wake up thinking, hey, I hope I don't jack off today because it makes me feel like a loser. Is that a fun life? Right? So stop fucking up. And why are you obsessing? Why are we trying to get to a certain day? 100 days of nofap? 200 days of nofap? You know what's going to happen when you reach that goal? Fucking, you'll still be a loser. Right? Because you don't fix your life. You just quit some habit if you manage to get to that point anyway. Right? The reason you're obsessing over it is because your life is shit. Okay? You might not like it. This is the advice I needed because it was true. My life was shit, so I was sad all the time, so I needed to watch porn to help fill that void and not be sad. It's the same for you. So your life is still shit. You're staying in the same environment, doing nothing else, but trying to resist porn. Feels like a full-time job. It physically and mentally fatigues you. You wake up hoping not to resist porn, hoping not to scroll on an Instagram reel and see some hot chick because you know you're going to jack off because you've got no willpower or self-respect. It's a miserable life. You just turn into a weirdo, obsessing about it. Like one of them guys who etches their nofap streak on a wall. Like, why? Stop obsessing. That's why you're addicted. So my advice is, instead of obsessing, think about it 24/7 and hating yourself, just don't even think about quitting porn right now. Because your life is still shit. The reason you watch porn is because your life is shit. So why are we trying to fix this issue of quitting porn when the reason this happens is because your life is shit, right? It's retarded. Forget about this. Jack off if you want. Just don't obsess about it because that ruins your brain. Instead, right, obsess about something good and productive. Obsess about going to the gym because it feels good. You'll be proud of yourself. You might not know what that even feels like. You'll be happy and proud of yourself. You might get some girls. You might just, I don't know, start an online business teaching guys how to lift weights and make some money so you can retire your family and travel the world. All these things, okay? Obsess about these, right? What's the harm in that? It's fun. You avoid porn. You might become rich. You might get a sexy physique. You might get some girls, right? What's the alternative? Thinking about porn all the time. And throughout this, you're not obsessing about porn anymore. You don't want to quit from this point on. I'm not going to lie to you and be like, yep, quit cold turkey just like that. But you'll still watch it, but less. You're not obsessing about it, which is the main problem. You could watch porn a bit more. I'm not telling you to, but hypothetically, imagine some guy watched it twice a day, but he doesn't even obsess about it, if that's even possible. Twice a day, don't give a shit, don't obsess about it, but he's working on other goals, like the gym. Then there's you, who watches it once a day, but all you do is obsess about it. You don't have any other goals, and your life is still shit. This guy's going to beat you. He watches it twice as much as you, he's still going to beat you. He'll still quit before you get the physique he wants and have a good life, and then porn's just going to drift away without even him trying, right? And you'll still be there obsessing about it, thinking, oh, what's the next tactic? What's the next video I need to watch? It's because your life is shit. So you become sad, so you watch porn. So obsess. You can't just not obsess about something, right? It's great to obsess about things, but if it's the right thing. My brain is retarded, right? My brain would love to be addicted to drugs, drinking, porn, video games, all that shit. So instead of obsessing about that, I obsess about the gym or making money or learning a skill, whatever, okay? People say, some retard will say, oh, overtraining. That's stupid. I'm not lifting weights 6 hours a day, but overtraining. Like, you can train hours on hours and hours of cardio and you have a healthier heart and a better physique. And dumbasses will say overtraining. But, even if it is overtraining, it's not. But even if it is, that or hating yourself and obsessing about quitting porn and just draining your brain. How are you going to make progress in the gym, in making money, in anything you care about, in actually having a conversation with your mum, right? How are you going to have any of that shit when you're just thinking about not watching porn? Stop obsessing about it. It's shit, okay? The streak is retarded. There's people on day 3,000 and they're all losers, right? Because they obsessed about it. They obsessed about quitting porn, but didn't obsess about changing their life. So life is shit. They're still fat losers, but they've gone 3,000 days without quitting porn. And that's very rare if they actually do quit porn, right? Mostly these guys just stay losers, jacking off once every 3 days or whatever. No one's ever quit an addiction. Alcohol, video games, junk food, they never just quit the addiction without doing anything else. It's not possible. It's literally not even possible. What they did was change their environment or obsessed about something else, right? You can't, no one's ever kept their shit life and quit video games, junk food, alcohol, all that shit. They've never done that. They've changed the problem. Porn ain't the problem, your life is. So if you change your life by setting goals, like I just told you to, and obsess about something good for you, instead of thinking so negatively, like, oh, what if porn appears on my page today? What if I watch it? What if I relapse? I feel like such a loser and I hate myself and I'll probably do it again and again after that because I'm such a pathetic failure. I'll never be able to do anything with my life. Instead, think positively. What if I go to the gym instead of watching porn? Okay, I heard you build muscle, you look better, I might get a girlfriend, my bones will be healthier so I'll live longer, my heart is healthier, might make some friends, right? Why don't you think positively instead of negatively, obsessing about porn? This life is more fun, you make more progress, you don't obsess about porn, and then you'll quit. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's like me saying, you want £10 or £1 million, right? It's stupid. You don't need to obsess about porn, okay? You can still watch it. Just fix your life, that's the priority. And then usually, you just run out of time to watch porn or energy, or you're like, nah, I'm good. Because you've changed your mindset. You're like, I'm not the guy who watches porn. I'm the guy who goes to the gym or works on a business. So why the fuck would I watch porn? If you were a meat eater, all you'd eat is steak, but I gave you a plate of salad, you'd be like, oh, what is that? I'm not eating that. But if that same plate was given to a vegetarian, vegan, they'd be like, oh, yes, please. When you change your identity and start working on your goals and stop being a loser, the idea of porn is the same. It's like, why would I do that? I'd rather go to the gym. That's what I usually do. Okay? So, don't obsess about porn. Change your life, and then porn will just drift away. You'll still watch it, but a lot less, because you'll run out of time to do it. And most importantly, your life's too good. You're happy, finally, because you're working on something good. When you're happy, you don't watch porn. When you're sad, lonely, depressed, hating yourself, you watch porn to make yourself feel not these bad emotions. But if you're already happy, it's like there's a cut-off. You don't need porn. You don't need it because you're already happy. That's why you watch porn, to fill a void. But when you work on your goals, it's easy for men to be happy. You work on a goal and you want to achieve it, right? Even if the goal seems impossible, who gives a shit? I bet, Genghis Khan, when he took over the world, everyone would have thought, well, that's impossible. What do you mean you're going to conquer the world? He was like, I don't care, I'm going to do it. And he did it. And now everyone knows his name. And we're trying to quit porn. It's so much easier compared to that. Okay? Don't obsess about it. And obsess about the good things in life, and porn will just drift away.